And part of it has to do with me too, because of my insecurities. But honestly, 99% of the time it's because they're cheating, because it's so accessible. Social media, talking to other women. Why do I still have my seatbelt on?
I know it might sound a little controversial, but this is why you shouldn't have sex with women over 50. Stay tuned to the end. Coming up next. Welcome to Rewind, my new online digital platform. Now, why you shouldn't have sex with women over 50. 5 reasons why you shouldn't do it. Now, let's look at the background of many of these women. You got to realize 60%, close to it, 60% of all marriages end in divorce. 60%, that's a huge number, a huge differential of people getting divorced. Why are people getting divorced? And 80% of those divorces are initiated by the who? I've said it many, many times before, initiated by women. So if people are getting married and 80% of those marriages are initiated by women, who is the cause, for the most part, of these divorces? Now, like I said before, women think that the grass is greener on the other side. You got to realize one thing. When you got married in late teens. Some of you got married in your early 20s, some of you mid 20s. Remember what you looked like back then. Many of you are hot. Many of you are fine. Many of us men want to take you home and eat you up. That was 20 years ago. Now you're in your 40s. Many of you hit the wall, had kids, kind of fat. I mean, it comes with getting older. It comes with aging. Be careful of that thing called age. Age can be your best friend, or age could be your worst enemy. Just like fire. There's good things that fire can do. Fire could heat your home, cook your food. Then on the other hand, fire can do what? Destroy your home. Fire can do what? Cause forest fires and a host of other things. So fire is like age. It can work with you or against you. And for most of you women, it has not been good.
Why do I love having like that one person I love coming home to and like venting all my to. And now it's like, yeah, you date people and like sparks fly, and then it's just like, oh, I found better, I'm just more sad about the fact that like it's impossible. It's impossible to find someone that you will 100% trust.
And like I said, just to piggyback on what was going on, a lot of you women think you still got it in your 40s and your 50s. And what are you doing? You're trying to get back out into the dating scene. The dating scene has changed so much. It changed differently, exponentially 20 years ago, 25 years ago, maybe even 10 years ago. And you're trying to go out into the dating world. But the way you are now, you're not the same way as you were back then. Remember, many of you were hot back then. Many of you were the sex pot, the sex thought back then. But you're not like that now. Most men in their 40s and 50s are not going for women in their 40s and 50s. Most men are going for younger women. Most men who never been married, I'm not looking for an older woman. Most men who never been married and don't have kids are looking for younger women. Most men who are divorced are not looking for the women that they divorced. They're not looking for that old crabby. They're looking for somebody that's younger, somebody that's more pleasing to the eye. Those are going to be younger women. Don't get me wrong. I see a lot of men dating women their age. It does happen. I see people getting married and they're around the same age. But for the most part, you have these men looking for younger women. Another thing, you see women doing what? You guessed it, looking for younger men. You got these cougars on the prowl. Let's give it up for cougars. These cougars need loving too. I get it. Most of you cougars are going after younger looking guys. So, most women in their 40s and 50s, they look at men who are overweight, men who are getting bald, men who didn't take care of themselves. If you don't believe me, look at the dating apps on some of these men. Some of the men haven't taken care of themselves as well. So what are women doing? They going after younger guys. But the reason why, 5 reasons why you shouldn't have sex with these older women. Number 1, nothing's going to come out of it. If you want a quick nut, fine. But other than that, it's going to be something that's quick, cheap, easy, because a lot of these women want to be taken care of. And if you're a younger guy, many times you don't have the finances or the resources to take care of them. So therefore, it's not going to have any type of impact because these women are just going to use you for sex. Number 2, a lot of times these women, older women, why you shouldn't have sex with these older women over 50, when you do have sex with them, they become very hands-on. In other words, they're not going to let you go. And if you flirt with somebody that's younger, prettier, slimmer waist, bigger booty, smoother skin, they're going to feel some type of way. And there's nothing worse than a woman that's furious and enraged because they're going to take it out on you. Because these women, they're going to want you more and more and more. Even though nothing's going to come out of it, they're going to want you more and more. They're going to be very hands-on, and they are not going to let you go. Number 3, a lot of times you shouldn't have sex with these older women because, like I said, finances. These women are going to be taking care of you because a lot of you young folks out there, the young guys, these young studs, guess what's going to happen? You don't have the resources. So when these women start taking care of you and they start controlling you because they have you literally by the balls, and I do by the balls, you're not going to go anywhere. You can't go anywhere because now they take care of you, they feeding you, they providing you with cars, their car, their home, their money. Say for argument's sake, they got divorced and they got this big divorce settlement. They're going to use that against you because you're not going anywhere because these women have you and have you on lock. Number 4, another reason why you shouldn't date women over 50, or should I say have sex with women over 50. Soon as you have sex with these women, they got you and they got you good. Because now they're going to say, you know what? You're mine. You're not going anywhere. Because you got to realize one thing. Women have control over sex. Women have control over their bodies. And when you pass, or should I say cross that line, you're done. Because now they feel that you belong to them no matter what. Even though nothing serious is going to come out of it, they feel that's the mind and the psyche of a lot of these women. Collide them are nuts. They feel that they have you now. Even if they are looking for someone else that has the resources, that have money, someone that can take care of them, they feel that you belong to them. And last but not least, number 5. A lot of these women have kids. A lot of them have grandkids. If you don't have any kids, and if you don't have any kids, you definitely don't have any grandkids, they feel that you belong to them. But now, guess what? You're part of the family. You're part of their kids' life. Sometimes even part of their grandkids' life. You'd be surprised. There are women out there in their late 30s that are grandparents, grandmothers. Imagine that. Women in their late 30s who's a grandparent. You are going to be in that circle, whether they have kids, grandkids, or whatever. So imagine when Christmas comes. Imagine when birthdays come. Imagine when family events come. You are part of that baggage. You are part of that problem. You being a young guy thinking you're the man with this older woman, that notch in your belt, that feather in your cap, you think that you got it all worked out? No, you don't. It's going to be nothing but trouble. Stay away from women over 50 if you're a young guy. Stay away from these women, and especially don't have sex with women over 50. Ladies, gentlemen, when unfiltered analysis of videos just like this, I want you to do one thing. I want you to hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications. That way you are notified when the video comes out each and every week. You're watching Rewind.